Hello everybody. I just want to thank you for coming to this channel and boy do I got some pretty amazing to show you guys. I just want to give a shout out to The End Is Near 77 because he put up a video, and if I probably wouldn't have saw that video I wouldn't have been able to show you what I'm about to show you. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you this picture that I filmed back on November 29th of 2012. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this picture here because I'm going to show you something pretty amazing here. I'm going to show you that the moon is flipping on us. It's turning upside down. Okay, so this picture was taken November 29th of 2012, last year, and I want you to pay attention here to this face, okay? Just pay attention to this face here. There's an eye, there's two eyes, there's a nose, and there's a happy smiley face. And I also want you to pay attention to this area here. You notice that it's smooth, okay? Basically all the patterns are basically to the left side. Now, as I woke up this morning and the previous days, I've been noticing that the moon is just the patterns are just weird to me, okay? I just notice it and I can sense it. So this morning I went ahead and took a picture of the moon and also filmed it July 26th of 2013. And I just want to show you here that this surface is totally different from this surface here in 2012, okay? As a matter of fact, if I were to flip this upside down right here, okay, you're gonna see the face. Again, there goes the two eyes and the mouth. Let me just go ahead and do it this way. Okay, so let me just flip it here so you can see for yourselves. So pay attention to this face right here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this one right here. You're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and flipped it. You can see right here is the eye, and the nose and the mouth, okay? And this right here, all I did was just flip it. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this one back. Okay, so here we go to the original pictures. Okay, you can tell that the moon is flipped. Okay, and just to show you that it has, I wanna show you that I'm not trying to lie to anybody here. What I'm showing here is truth. Okay, this is God's truth. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you just a little video here that it is what it is. See what time it is? It's the 29th, Thursday, November. Check out the moon today. Okay, as you can see, the pattern didn't change. You can pause it if you want to. I just want to show you also today. So here's for today. Alright, it's Friday, July 26th at 7:11 in the AM. I want you to look at the moon here. And just look at the rotation for right now. I want you to pay attention to that, okay? Because I'm going to do another video and show you how the moon flipped. Okay, so there you go. There's my truth to you. Okay, so there's definitely something going on, with our moon here, okay? It's flipping, and it shouldn't flip. These are God's signs, end time signs and wonders that are happening in the moon, okay? For those of you awake, you know what's going on. You know that This is not natural, okay? And I just want to go ahead and just show you, you know, this video, the rest of this video here. And just thank you for coming here and just watching this video today. And I hope, you know, that your eyes are even open more to the end time signs.
We are just north of Detroit, and the moon is up tonight. It is totally not where it is supposed to be. As my lovely Deborah says, she has no clue what this means. I've been watching the moon at least the past 45 days. It is not only totally in the wrong spot, I mean, it's completely and utterly and totally, without a doubt, nowhere near where it normally is.
On December 21st, 2010, the winter solstice, we had a lunar eclipse, which hadn't happened in 420 years. But there were some people who looked at the event and the moon afterwards and began to say, why does the moon look funny? Is it out of place? Has it shifted? Gee, the moon, the shadows look different. What's going on? We tried to find out and get to the bottom of it. We took what's known as a red camera and went up in a secret location in the Hollywood Hills and shot the rising of a full moon. And we compared and sort of did an A/B between our footage and what another videographer had taken of the moon. And what we discovered was that it appeared like the lunar surface somehow had rotated about 135 degrees. How can that possibly be? We called the Griffith Observatory, Jet Propulsion Lab, Pepperdine University, and UCLA. All we're trying to do is ask some questions. We basically got the door slammed in our face. No one would come on the record. No one would address the issue.
I found another site that was telling me that the moon is out of phase. It's not in the place that it should be. In other words, according to local maps that show you the different phases of the moon and what it should look like and how it should look like, whether it's a gibbous or a crescent and what part of a crescent or what degree of it should be crescent, when you go out and actually look in real time, it's about 2 days off from being out in a proper phase, and it's almost as if the moon has clocked itself 90 degrees off of what it used to look like, with the craters and the seas and everything slightly out of position.
We tried to get the Griffith Observatory to have us come up and ask some of their people what was going on with the moon, and we were flatly turned down. I mean, immediately. There was no nothing, no goodwill at all. It was just bam, door closed. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think you got to remember who's paying the bill at the observatory. I believe it's the county that's responsible for the observatory. And I think if they came out with any conclusive statements as to any of this or pole shifts or anything else, they might be spanked. So they just don't want to get involved.
We also know that the sun apparently came up 2 days earlier in Greenland. In other words, Greenland from the winter solstice on out is completely, northern Greenland, completely covered in darkness. And yet the sun comes up 2 days earlier. Well, maybe this is proof of global warming, because in a year's time, somehow the ice shelf melted 50, 100 feet, so we can see, I mean, exactly. It was unbelievable.
Boulder Dash.
Yeah, Boulder Dash, poppycock. But it's apparently, allegedly, according to the stories, and we're still trying to vet some of this stuff, the Greenland, up by the Arctic Circle in Greenland, is dark for basically 30 days. And they know precisely when they see the first dip of the sun came up 2 days early. Going back to the moon, and are these things connected in any way? We know that right after the lunar eclipse, people began to discuss that the moon, the lunar surface, seemed to have shifted.
In February, the moon is upside down. You're right, Henning. This is weird, man. Weird.
I believe that the moon has rotated to the right substantially. Or the Earth has rotated to the left. It seems that this should be big news.
So there's something definitely going wrong here. and I just wanted to make the video to document it. It is February 10th, 11:30 at night. I can't stay out here for very long because it's only 5 degrees out.
The Torah codes have been mathematically proven that there is some sort of a hidden code within the text of the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. We have contact with a rabbi in Jerusalem, his name is Rabbi Glazerson, who sent us this Torah code over here concerning the moon. And this is what it says. Will be observed a change in the moon in 5771. That's the Hebrew calendar that corresponds to our date of 2011. Coincidence? I think not. Lorenzo Iorio from Cornell University has written a paper under General Relativity and Quantum Cosmology. The title of the paper is this: On the Anomalous Secular Increase of the Eccentricity of the Orbit of the Moon. The bottom line here, his closing statement is this: thus the issue of finding a satisfactory explanation for the anomalous behavior of the moon's eccentricity remains open.
All right, everybody. They say a pole shift is coming. I say Jesus is coming. Thank you for watching this video. God bless.